Hello everybody, I am the Linkzilla, and welcome back to Doom 3. When we last left off, we just escaped from the bowels of hell itself, fought our way through, defeated the Guardian, and we got our prize, the Soul Cube. Unfortunately, now that we are back, we are once again without ammo. And Betruger is telling us that Hell no longer needs this portal to invade, and that there is a Hell portal somewhere deep in somewhere on Mars. So wherever it is, we've got to find it and close it. And this cube is our only weapon at this point. And I like how basically the animation... Whoa. I like the animation for how you're holding it is that it's just floating ahead of you. And it basically does that. And as you can see, now that we're in this portion of the game, these doors are closed permanently. These equipment boxes are now open. I like to imagine that basically Doom Guy, the Marine, pretty much realized that these were in fact full of ammunition and supplies, so he just busted them open himself. Okay, got some weapons back. Not all of them, but we can make do with this. But I don't have a flashlight. How can I still not have a flashlight? I was basically trying to do some research about this game and anything connected to this game to try and find what would be a suitable name for this not Doom Guy Marine. Hey, is that a flashlight? I think it is. Yes! I knew that there had to be one nearby. And basically I did some research into the novels, came across a name that seems to be fitting, but it seems like this name is actually better suited for the Marine that we see in Doom 3 Resurrection of Evil, who is actually a completely different guy. And we can tell he's different because not only he looks different, he's actually a bit more sadistic than this milquetoast kind of guy. The name that they gave that guy is apparently John Kane. The problem is that even though Kane I feel is a fitting name... Ooh, grenades. Perfect. Even though Kane is a fitting name, it seems to basically represent, what I want to do with this guy in the story. Kane, unfortunately, his first name being John is not that good, because, well, John is the name of our Doom Guy protagonist, the real one, and we just saw a commando running that way. Awesome. Now we've got a chain gun. Now I've got a chain gun. Ho, ho, ho. Let's see if I can recover anything from over here. So I'm thinking maybe that I might refer to the character as Jack Kane, but the problem is, because Jack is pretty much a nickname for John, but it's still the same problem. Jack and John are basically the same name. I keep having to explain that to my father, who basically keeps thinking that John Belushi is the brother of Jack Belushi, and Jack Belushi is dead, and I keep saying, no, his brother's name is Jim, aka James Belushi. John and Jack Belushi are the same guy, and they are dead. He is dead. Whatever. Anyway, so they have another nickname for him, basically the Killer Kane, and, well, I think that I might go with that. I'm definitely leaning towards maybe just calling him Kane, like Stahl, but What do I end up calling this Marine? I can't call him Stall, though. You see how basically I've killed at least 2 bad guys, and now basically 2 lights on this thing are now glowing? That's in the... Ah, traits. Perfect. Are these traits? They look a little bit different. I think these are ticks. Watch this. Yep, these are definitely ticks. So, I guess these are like a different variant of traits that I honestly thought didn't appear until like the expansion, Resurrection of Evil. I would like to basically show off what the Soul Cube does. Unfortunately, these guys have such little health, such little life force that it would basically be a waste of my time. So I could use the health. Basically, like, you use the Soul Cube, whatever you throw it at, it absorbs the life force, it adds it to your health. It's a good mechanic, because at this point in the game, they're going to be very scarce on the health pickups. You know, here I was just realizing how late it's gotten and worried because I'm not even the slightest bit hungry. But then, suddenly, stomach starts rumbling. Man, I'm not looking forward to work tomorrow because, basically speaking, they don't have me scheduled to come into work till noon, but basically, they've got, like, this meeting that they want every single employee to be at. And basically, it's like, this meeting takes place at 8 a.m., so that means I'm gonna have to wake up, like, around 7, make sure I get ready in order to go there. So, like, I have to show up at work 4 hours before my shift starts. Fucking ticks! And why the hell does this door close? Fucking cube, too damn slow. This is a great way to start off the episode. Ho ho, that's rich, I'll say. How many of you does there realistically have to be? You guys still aren't done? You guys still aren't done? And why is it that they can jump from that far? I feel like they should basically... They're jumping as soon as they come around the corner. I feel like they should have to walk forward a few steps first. What the hell killed me? I want to know. What the hell killed me? Like, is it just hazardous to come this way? Yes, because it's the bridge. Finally, they're done. I'm done. Yes. Man, I was in hell for too long. I got used to not having a flashlight. Ladder. Help yourself. How have I not gotten the shotgun yet? Speak of the devil. Oh yeah, he had a lot more than that friggin' tick. Archvile. Ooh! It's not polite to sneak up on people. Actually, I feel like I might just indulge this guy, let him summon the run through the kill. Let me pass. You guys are being very rude. Honestly, I feel like going to hell confused me even more. I gotta find out what this archaeological dig site is all about, and what this cube has to do with any of it. Why can't I move? Okay, something is clearly going wrong with my friggin' keyboard because I'm basically as close as I realistically can be to the receiver, and yet it's now starting to crap out. Another one? How are you not charged up yet, Cube? Are you charged up? She hasn't said use us yet. And I don't see the cube icon. I don't even know what my current objective is. Destroy the Hell Gates. Wonder if Sarge and any of the others are still alive. Fuck you, game. Delta Authority. I had a feeling that we'd end up coming back here. Cut. Friggin' elevator doors in real life don't close that quickly. Swan?
Still alive? Looks like you might be on your own. Sarge is gone.
Sarge?
They've got to him.
What?
I don't know how long he's been working against us. He's no longer human. Campbell went after him.
Campbell.
He's got to be stopped. Hell is breaking through in the caverns. If that portal isn't closed before those ships arrive, Earth will be destroyed. Earth. That's what they've always wanted. They were there once.
What?
Lost it in the dawn of time. Now it's so close. They can taste it. It's up to you now. Take my PDA, it's got what you need. Good luck. I'm too beat up. I'll slow you down.
No, I can't just leave you here.
I'll try to make it out on my own. It's up to you now.
Alright. I'm sorry. None of this would have happened if I hadn't helped them. Campbell, you've got the gun. I just hope that Sarge doesn't get the drop on you. Mars Research Post. Dear Councillor Swan, the board has unanimously approved the resolution for a full operations review of the Mars Research Facility. You have been designated as our official representative in this matter, and we suggest full preparation begins today. We expect a complete appraisal of all research developments. Both current and future directions must be in line with the board's expectations. We must be able to control Dr. Petruger. His extra-dimensional research is a potential risk to the teleportation experimentation, which we cannot afford. The board considers teleportation the UAC's single most important scientific endeavor and is not willing to jeopardize its dominance in this area of research. Anticipate a formal briefing and itinerary in the next few days. UAC Board Chairman. Chairman, huh? That wouldn't be Hayden, would it? Let's see. Liz, looking forward to your arrival. Councillor Swan, I'm pleased to hear of the board's decision to have you investigate the current state of the UAC on Mars. I've become more and more worried about Dr. Petruger's research direction, and my hope is that this intervention will bring much-needed changes. I've also learned that I've been reassigned by Dr. Petruger to a post back on Earth. Although this is disappointing, I do fear for my own safety and sanity if I were to stay here. I hope your intervention won't be too late. I look forward to meeting with you back on Earth once your visit is concluded. Elizabeth McNeil. We found Elizabeth's PDA, but I didn't see a body, unlike Teresa. Do you think it's possible she might have made it back to Earth? Like, this was over a month ago, and that's when he was on his way. She could have easily gotten back on the Dark Star and gotten and taken a trip home. So, could it be possible? I don't know. I hope that she made it out. UAC Board Review. Malcolm Betruger. Councillor Swan. I've been extremely patient with the board to date, but the decision for a full operations review is hard for me to stomach. There is no need for you to come to Mars, and there is no need for this review. All I need is more money and more time. The research being conducted here will change mankind in ways no one can imagine. Our research is beginning to yield amazing results, which I cannot allow to be compromised. Don't waste your time coming here, Swan. You will only get in my way and impede the outstanding work we are doing here. Sincerely, Malcolm Betruger. Heading to the communications facility.
This is the audio log of Counselor Elliot Swan, dated November 15th, 2145. This entire research facility is in chaos. There's at least a 90% death rate among civilian personnel. Whatever Betruger unleashed is literally consuming the base.
Gotten the stuff.
People have been turned into some sort of undead creatures that are relentless. Campbell and I are making our way towards the communications facility. We must stop all communications. If a distress call leaves the base, then everyone here and on Earth is doomed.
And I helped them do it. I'm an idiot.
This is the audio log of Counselor Elliot Swan, dated November 16, 2145. Campbell and I were unable to reach the main portal in the Delta Complex, but that portal may be inconsequential to a more disturbing discovery. We have uncovered reference to another portal, created by the demons themselves, a passageway between Hell and Mars. We suspect it resides within the cavern somewhere near the archaeological dig. The fleet is on its way. Campbell and I will attempt to move there and somehow either shut it down or destroy it. That hellhole must be closed before the fleet arrives.
That's clever, game. Really clever. I should have asked him what he knew about the archaeological digs. All this is very confusing. But I will take what I can get. Just like that Walker guy said. The only way is to kill them all. I feel like the Archvile in this game works more like a summoner. He basically doesn't bring them back to life because they disintegrate. He summons them in. Where's the ladder? I guess the service ladder has sealed itself up again. I have access now. Jesus Christ. So, the demons were once on Earth. Something drove them off. Brooke Jackson. Wait, can you tell me Brooke? Oh, Bruce. MartianBuddy.com. Drowning in debt? Yes, actually. Lost all your money? Job not paying you enough? Woman took all your credits? Don't worry, Martian Buddy has got you covered. You can earn extra credits every week by helping us in our direct marketing campaign. All you need to do is send out emails from the comfort of your own computer and rake in the credits. It's that easy. Contact Martian Buddy for more details. How much you want to bet that it's not that easy? How much you want to bet that they're not just going to pay him just for sending out some credits? And if they just for sending out some emails, and if they do, it's clearly not enough to be worth it. Security assignment. Bruce, you have been reassigned to the CPU complex effective immediately. We've had numerous reports of computer break-ins and security breaches there in the last few weeks. I've placed a rocket launcher in the cabinets near the security checkpoint. The door code is 571. I know a rocket launcher might seem excessive, but people tend to listen when you point it at them. Be careful over there, and remember to report anything odd immediately. Michael Abrams. No audio logs. He leaves no audio logs. Oh, damn. So, 715, huh? Ugh. Hey! That's one of the sprite animations from the original game. Game Hog. Please let me make it out of here. Papyrus? Stay low, he won't be able to find me. What am I stuck on? Is there any way for me to actually... Oh. Forgot. pointers, reminder when to remember when opening sacrificial portals. Intruder, I'm coming after you, friend. Campbell. He's got the gun. Campbell.
Where are you hiding?
You know, Campbell, not to basically knock the whole BFG, because that would be very effective, but don't you think you ought to be using something smaller? Conserving ammunition? I mean, he's been running around this place using it on anything that gets in his way. The gun has definitely been through here. That's a lot of damage. No. I can use that. Ah, wraiths. It's weird because I'm pretty sure that wraiths are wearing pants. It's clear that at some point they were still human. Heavy weapons. Thought it was a door code. Grenades, too. Alright, I've got the rocket launcher back. I remember this part. It's a puzzle that I basically didn't even realize was all that hard. I accidentally picked up the key card without realizing what I was looking for. No! Go away! Go away, you creepy things! When I find the whore that spawned you... I'll be introducing this to her ovaries. Are they afraid to come out now? What the fuck? Alright, find a replacement door panel in Lab A. Gain access to the library. At the library! Surprised I haven't run into anything lately. You'll do. No. Turn to your mother. In hell. Obtain access codes for Lab A. Please enter access code or security measures will activate in 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Well, looks like there's only one door to go. Jesus. What the hell has happened here? Platforming. Although, I feel like I'm about to have some kind of vision. You guys hear that? It said Sarge is waiting. I wish I had some traffic cones. Oh no, trites! I can tell because of the sounds they're making. Ow! Alright. One. Security scanner. Entrance hall, that's where I came in. Oh! That was scary. Main entrance hall. Lab meeting room. 627. And big guy water cooking around. Lab A entrance. Still as crappy as usual. Secmon entrance. Okay. No elevator access. Man, that trike came out of nowhere. I guess you could say there was a bug in the system. Two. Three. Found some cells. Sounds like a video uplink. Aha. Open maintenance hatch. Utility storage areas for maintenance use only. Yes. Storage area open. Now, if only I could find where this storage area is. I'll rummage around, see what I can find. This stuff doesn't even faze me anymore. When you've seen what I've seen, this stuff just basically just becomes cake. Trites. Want to use it on something bigger than a trite. The problem is, there are just so many trites you can immediately refill it. Or at least quickly in a short amount of time. Come on. Nothing. I can't believe how far I've gotten into the game so quickly. I heard a radio. This is where I came in. That's where I was. So the only course is that it had to have unlocked something over here. John, I know that you've got your own problems right now, but I could really use some help. It must be sad for this Marine to know that even all of his best efforts to stop a Truger on Mars, it ultimately amounts to nothing. Because if this really is going on at the same time, then this really is a bitch of a puzzle, isn't it? But I've got one option left. Jesus. Tough glass. Could have sworn, if I could just search my memory, that there had to be some kind of key card left lying around somewhere. I'm gonna go check the offices again. Yes! I knew that that was meant for something. "627." The thing about it is, the way that I remember that is because of friggin' Lilo and Stitch. Well, I'm sure the most perceptive of you have indeed figured it out. Those of you who haven't, this is indeed hell, and I am the devil, but you can call me Toby. Oh, Rowan Atkinson, you are a treasure, and... So this is where the vision was. And now I do platforming. And when you leave us, the world will forever be a darkened place via your absence. Especially if you don't give us that Blackadder revival that you talked about. Hell, I'm realizing that it's closing in on a year since I've last heard about that. CPU processing. webs, so I'm gonna run into trites soon. Oh no. Even worse. You know, it's weird what you can suddenly remember sometimes, isn't it? Oh! I remember the last time that I was here playing this game at this particular moment was basically around the time that the Simpsons episode Lisa Goes Gaga had aired, and literally everybody on the internet was complaining about it. Look, guys, I can understand not liking Lady Gaga, but I think that episode was actually fairly average and not really all that terrible. So, I think that maybe stop claiming that it was the episode that literally killed The Simpsons. Cells. I think 3. Every Thursday. New security code every Thursday. I'm pretty sure this will get me access. Thanks, Charlie. Unable to establish connection with primary interface. Well, that's a shame. Clips. Alright, Charlie, let's see what you have to tell us. Charlie Haskell. Let's see. Systems admin. Mail delivery failure. Failed to deliver to R. Brody at uacorp.com. R. Brody. That wouldn't stand for, never mind. STTTP module domain uacorp. Hostname unknown. Man, this is just a whole bunch of jargon, isn't it? Let's see. R. Brody. November. Message. Roy Brody? Failsafe failure. Charlie Haskell. John Bianga. How have you been? Charlie, how have you been? I hear things are getting pretty busy over there. Rumors are flying that you guys are onto something big. By the way, I left you some goodies in locker 669, combination 468. Sorry I had to take back the prawn video disc. Take care, mate. JB. Is he the one that's basically got that clone, that basically like that that video disc of the of clone-on-clone action. Well, I'm not going back fully this way, but I can get this done. I think they said Sarge is waiting for you again. Alright. I'm pretty sure that with his... Give me your life. Back at full power. You see, that's what makes the Soul Cube such an efficient weapon. As long as the Marine can keep killing and basically keep on reloading the Soul Cube, he effectively can't be beaten. What the? That makes 2. I kind of imagine that basically like... Oh no. Seems actually... I imagine that basically like in a final battle with this Marine involving the Soul Cube, he'd basically be... Betruger would be taunting him. It's like, "You're too late, Marine. There's no way to stop the Hell Portal. I would basically have to kill you in order to stop it, isn't that right?" Correct. So be it. And he basically like shoots a nearby demon and says, "1." And basically reveals he has the Soul Cube. No, it cannot be. Basically kind of like the finale of like Van Helsing, where Van Helsing and Dracula have their one-on-one fight, and Van Helsing reveals that he has become a werewolf, and he only has until the 12th stroke of midnight to kill Dracula, which I think would only basically give him like 12 seconds for them to fight, but I don't know. I don't know how like actual clock towers work. I don't even know how the werewolf is connected, but if like the 12 chimes chime like throughout the entire minute, then that means that their fight only lasted 60 seconds, which is impossible. So, but still, I love that movie. Van Helsing is literally what inspired me to write my book. You guys shaved off 30% of my health. 30% of what should have been mine. Oh well, I took 100% of yours. That's why I hate this portion of the game, because you basically gotta keep the penetrating weapons out. While also being able to switch back to those that pack an immediate punch very quickly. You like how I'm doing it, John? Oh, no. No. So glad that the Soul Cube puts you back on your last weapon. Pretty sure I've done a thorough... Pretty thorough sweep of everything up here. Oh, that's a separate elevator. Well, I take the stairs when I've got a perfectly good canoe. Yeah, you know what? I'll take the elevator. So instead of going down, I'm going further up. They're out there. I can hear their wings. A lot of servers up here. My brother-in-law is a real big tech head. I bet he basically drools at the sight of stuff like this. I really wish that I had those skills, but I tried going to that class. Ironically, the same year that I first played this game, I basically took 2 semesters of basic introduction to coding, and I realized that the professors weren't going to teach you anything, so basically, like, I was doing my best to try and keep up. It got to the point where I literally had to look up how to do the homework assignments online and find other people who had already posted them. I honestly can't wait until I graduate, because I can't wait to basically, like, bare all to, like, my siblings, because I've been waiting to tell them that for these stories for years. The things that I had to do to make sure that I passed. Here too. You die. I just wish that the Soul Cube didn't focus on one opponent. I mean, if it could fell like an imp in one shot, I wish that it would fly around to the other opponents in the immediate area and kill them too. I hear something talking. Hey man, quit that banging. Three. For a second there, I thought that was the Wayland Yutani logo. Okay. 66. Wait, that's the number for the locker. 468. That's what I need. Maxed out on cells. No, I'm not. Friggin' game. Dealer basement. Techno beat. Yep. You'll do. One. Have to go all the way back now. There they are. Holy shit! I've got 1 minute left. I gotta get someplace significant. Where's the lift? Give me a lift. Aha. And now we can finally leave the library, I think. Now Sarge is coming. Oh my. I don't think that I could show that on YouTube. This content is definitely not meant for kids. There was a little reason why I left that behind. Well, I basically stopped the timer, so... Okay, so... General access... Panel error... I basically think that I'm almost to the end of this entire sector, so... I'm just gonna keep going a little bit, because I feel like this whole place kind of wasted my time. Central processing... central server banks. Dang it. This room felt... Whoa, there. I was about to say that room felt perfect for an ambush. But, jump scare, I guess that works. Two in the box, ready to go. We be fast and they be slow. This has got to be the end of the sector. Main CPU. Wow, what a view. It's so great that we have this glass view of ha hi. Well, that shut me up. Really wish that if you shot this or chainsawed it, it bled.
Sarge. Find him.
Campbell.
Gotta find him. My gun. He's got my gun.
Campbell. I did not mean to do that.
I killed that pathetic bodyguard. And now I will kill you.
Sarge has the gun. He's got Campbell's gun. Oh, this is not good. Campbell, I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm going to cut the video here because now that we have made it this far, we are basically, well, not only are we out of time, but we are basically moving towards a fight with Sarge. I think that's basically like why the character that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson played in the Doom movie ends up being the way he does, because basically, like, the game had Sarge going bad. So, basically speaking, we're basically, like, really into the third act, and we're about to basically face our fourth boss. Well, third, but did I say that there were only 3 bosses in this game? I was wrong, so I just said that but I am right in saying that the Vagary is actually the hardest one, and ironically, the final boss is actually the easiest, so... But we'll get to that, won't we? But the simple fact is that we are out of time, and quite frankly, I think that I need to stop for the night. I need to get something to eat, I need to get ready for bed, I need to basically get ready to go to work tomorrow, so... Like I said, I have to basically wake up early in order to go to a stupid meeting that I honestly don't think that I should be a part of. Seriously, I just work there. I'm not actually invested in anything that actually goes on. I don't care if you guys are hosting some kind of raffle. I don't care if you guys give me a free breakfast. I would much rather stay in bed. So, anyways, that is all the time that we have for this video. If you liked it, please leave a comment on the comment section below. Show like and share with your friends. You want to keep up to date with the conclusion. Nope, not the conclusion. We're still a few episodes off for the continuation of Doom 3 coming at you in the future. Then be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next video. Later.